everybody, and welcome to the Crucible review of Haakon's Hatchet. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. I might be totally wrong, but I'm pretty sure that I'm right. And I thought it would be a good idea to do this review now because Lord Saladin is selling these things, and I'm sure you guys have probably had one drop for you at the end of a Crucible game, so why not talk about how it compares to other auto rifles that are super strong right now, and just how it feels in the Crucible in general. So first things first, let's compare Haakon's Hatchet to some of the other more popular auto rifles currently in Destiny. So if we take a look at the stats compared to Zalo's Supercell, you can see that Zalo's Supercell has more range and more stability. They're essentially the same. So if you are running with the Iron Banner one that you can currently purchase from Lord Saladin, you're actually going to have more stability than Zalo's Supercell. So if this is a weapon that you have used before, then you're going to be pretty used to the way that it fires and the way that it feels. But the Iron Banner one is going to be a little bit better because you're going to max out the stability of this archetype. Now comparing it to Soul Stealer's Claw, you can see that the rate of fire is higher and the range is higher. This is one of those bullet hoses, but if you want more stability, Haakon's Hatchet is going to be the one that you go for. Now comparing to Doctrine of Passing, which is the god of the auto rifle world, you will see that the stats on it are pretty good. It has a higher rate of fire, but it has less range and it also has less impact. So what you're going to be getting with Haakon's Hatchet compared to Doctrine of Passing is, first of all, if you're using the Iron Banner one that Lord Saladin is selling, you're going to have more stability because you damn near max out the stability with that specific role. You're also going to have more range, so you're going to be more comfortable using Haakon's Hatchet at further distances than Doctrine of Passing. Lastly, we'll compare to Red Spectre. Red Spectre has the exact same rate of fire, but it has more impact, less range, less stability. So again, the really good thing that's going to be about Haakon's Hatchet is if you pick up the Iron Banner roll, because that roll is absolutely amazing. You get to max out the stability, and it's one of those further range, more stable, slightly less rate of fire auto rifles. And I would highly recommend that you guys do end up picking up Haakon's Hatchet from Lord Saladin because, like I said, look at those rolls. Perfect balance, counterbalance. You're going to have max stability, and with rangefinder, you're also going to have pretty decent range. Pair that with the impact, you're going to have more range, more stability, and more impact than the current favorite auto rifles that are out there. So in my time using this auto rifle in the Crucible, I found that it performed a lot better than I expected. And I found that I just had to play to its strengths, and it was actually really good. Now its strengths are the fact that it does have slightly more range, it's going to have more stability, and it has more impact. So when it comes to going up against someone using a Doctrine or using any other more close quarter types weapons, you want to just keep your distance a little bit. This auto rifle can perform pretty well in close quarters because it's not the slowest rate of fire in the world, but if you do keep just that little bit of distance, you will find that you're able to take down most people and outgun most people, unless they're using a shotgun and they blink at you. Now I'm not gonna say this is the best gun in the game and it's gonna compete with all of the best guns in the games, because I honestly did have situations where I was frustrated because it was difficult to take down Doctrines of Passing, but those situations were only difficult when it was more close quarters than anything. If I kept medium to longish range against people using Doctrines, I didn't really have much of a problem outgunning them, especially if you're hitting your headshots. You should be totally fine outgunning them. It's just with Doctrine, you don't really have to be aware of how far away you are from someone. Of course, if you're across the map from them, you might want to snipe them rather than using your Doctrine. But in general, you can run around in close quarters, medium, even some longest ranges. You won't have a problem when you're using Doctrine of Passing. You don't have to be mindful of how you use that weapon. Whereas with this weapon, if you want to get the most out of it, you definitely want to play to its strengths, which again are that it has really good stability, has slightly more range, and it has that higher impact. You don't have as high a rate of fire as you do with other super strong weapons in this game, so definitely keep that in mind. Stick to the mid-range and you will find that you will actually really enjoy this weapon. It performed way better than I ever thought it would. Usually when you get an auto rifle, unless it's within that really strong archetype, you find that it's pretty meh. It's pretty underwhelming. You struggle to get kills, you struggle to outgun people, but this gun could actually keep up. So I'm super excited to pick up the Iron Banner one that Lord Saladin is using and use that one because mine has a decent amount of stability on it, but it does have crowd control, which can be super fun when you kill someone and you're like, oh, where's the next guy? I gotta get a kill because I got crowd control. But it could be a lot more stable, and I think stability is definitely the way to go with most weapons. So definitely pick it up, guys. Pick up the auto rifle from Lord Saladin. I will be doing an A to Z with the Lord Saladin roll, so we can actually compare it to this review and see which one is better, see how it performs, see how it feels. But in general, this gun performs way better than I thought it would, and you should totally check it out. So thank you so much for watching, guys. If you have picked up the Lord Saladin roll and had some time using it, let me know in the comments section, what do you think about it? Would you put it top 10, top 5? How do you feel? Let me know in the comment section, and I'll speak to you awesome people later. Bye.